Hello, kit heads. We are talking kit. The greatest place on YouTube for kit content. It's Wednesday. It's 8 o'clock. And for the final time this series, welcome to the Rank Bank. As always, I'm Double A.
We're changing it up.
I'm just giving it a little bit of juice.
You know.
The last one. I'm feeling it today. I'm Double A, as always. Welcome. And the whole gang is here this week. It's absolutely amazing. It's been a few weeks since we've all been here, and we've got an absolute jam-packed, full house of a panel, which I'm looking forward to chopping up with and ranking with this evening. So he's there in his Manchester United shirt, Dortmund in the back. It's James. Good evening, James.
Good evening. I don't know if we have still got Sean with us. Look at that for a still. He's there. He's moving slowly. But no, I'm here. I've missed 2 weeks, 1 week, 2 weeks, I think. But you know, I'm fit. I'm fit for the finale. Late fitness test. We're here, and I'm going to treat this like a cup final. And the manager always says, "Look, let's go out there and enjoy it." And we do that every week. And looking forward to this one.
That's all we can ask. So, have you only got 60 minutes in you, or do you think you can last the full night?
Sometimes when you host it, Aaron, it could go into extra time, but we'll see how we get on with the fitness.
We shall see. He's doing Aaron, looking all blurry and choppy. It's Sean at the bottom. Good evening, Sean. He's put himself on mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
You was off mute and you put yourself on mute.
I don't think this is going to go well tonight.
Hey, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. That's all we can do, Sean. Yeah. But are you well?
I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm good. I'm all right.
It's like he's broadcasting from like
a Gaza Strip.
Yeah, somewhere really remote.
I said secret hideout.
I said the Gaza Strip, Sean. Not that you should strip just before you take your top off. Yeah, don't bother.
Again, look, it's just
just
lost on him.
The sound's coming through really bad.
Do you want to kick yourself out and bring yourself back in? See if that works.
Yeah, let's do that.
Go on, then.
You try it. You turn it off and on.
I'll leave.
Yeah,
we're fine. So
yeah, we don't need to leave. That's a great start to the final show. I was going to ask, are you sad this series is coming to an end? Have you enjoyed it?
Of course. I mean, listen, all good things must pass, and we'll be back. That's the thing. It's not, it's not take that. You know, Robbie's not left. We'll be back again with some more great kits in the future. Just going to put it on the back burner and focus on other projects for the channel. So.
That's it. We'll talk about that a little later on. But what did he say? It's not goodbye. It's see you later, isn't it? I think.
Who says that? I don't know.
I don't know. I've heard that saying said before. I don't know. I think it was my dad when he left my mum.
Well, he was never back, so that doesn't work.
Excuse me. Well, there was a revolving door of dads after that, wasn't there? So I don't know.
So, which dad was it?
Yeah. Or uncles, as they like to be known as, I guess. Yeah. You know a lot about that as well. But we won't talk about it. We won't
why are we doing this? This isn't.
I don't know. It's the wrong I'm stalling, waiting for bloody Sean to come back. So I'm just, but we'll move on. We'll forget him. We'll bring our guests in. I mean, this show wouldn't be anything without him, would it? His knowledge, his in-depth information. He just drops knowledge bombs every single show. We big him up every single show. He's become the fully fledged diva of the kit world. He is the Grand Sultan, the High Daddy. It's hard to describe him. He's the GOAT, innit? That's pretty much what we should call him from now on. It's the Goatsman, aka the Kitsman, aka Josh. Hi, mate.
All right. How you doing?
I'm very well. All the better for seeing you.
Good to see you, mate. Good to see you.
Can I just say as well, in terms of humor levels, I mean, I don't think we're going to get any better than that intro. I mean, that is, to think there's no script going on here, you'd think that there were some talented writers behind the scenes.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
What we do.
All right.
Good to see you, Josh. Good to see you. You weren't here when I was here last, but been busy?
Yeah, been busy. Been doing sort of day job and more, and nothing really to report as such. Very, very busy time of the year, isn't it? You know, it's the most wonderful time of the year because all the kits are coming out. You know,
okay.
so,
So I guess it's your Christmas.
Yeah, it
Your
technically
Christmas.
is. It's Kitmas, isn't it? It really is, and I think that it's snowing shirts, and I couldn't be happier for it.
Well, that's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear.
And
we
shorts and socks. You know, they're the unsung heroes there.
Training tops, they're out as well. They're
Mhm.
everywhere. So it's good to have you back on.
It's good to be on.
It's good that you're here for the final show. It's also good that we got someone else back as well. Hello.
Here he is.
So I'm hotspotting.
Oh, it looks better already.
Yeah.
But I think your vocals delayed a little bit.
Coming from the Gaza football strip.
Yeah. Well, I started hotspotting. My AirPods are working, but it won't pick up the mic for some reason, so I have to go internal.
Oh, you're all right.
Unless, am I all right now?
Yeah, you're good.
Have
You're
to
all
go
right.
internal. What are you going to do with those earbuds?
Plenty of space for them.
Do you know when you wonder, Sean, James, why we go into extra time? I think we figured it out, haven't we?
Yeah.
But, you know, what's a show without a little light entertainment before it? Before we get into the nitty-gritty of talking about kit. Should we get our other guests on? Because it's final time. We get to introduce two people that are coming on the show and are going to give you their best ranking as they can. Second appearance on the show. First time with me here. The last time he was on the show, I think it was the MLS episode, I was watching Shrek the Musical around the corner from myself. It's Marcus, a.k.a. Kit Manaman. Good evening, sir.
Yo, what's happening? You all right?
Yeah, man. I'm happy that you're on the show. Like I said,
I'm happy to be here.
You know, big fan of your content, as you probably see by all the comments I put on there. And
yeah, I appreciate the love, man.
Of course, you got to spread the love. You know what I mean? That's what we're a community. Got to have each other's back. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, thanks for coming on. Wanting to come back on and rank with us, especially this season finale. You know, not too many people got that invitation, so I would feel blessed if I
feel special. I am feeling very blessed.
Good. That's what we want here on Talking Kit. Everyone to feel special. How have you been? Everything good?
Yeah, man. You know what? It's slowly starting to pick up. But I've basically resorted to stopping people in the street wearing football shirts and forcing them to.
What's wrong with that? That should be encouraged.
Oh, do you like football? Oh, do you know what? I got a YouTube channel. Subscribe now. Turn on the bell notification, and yeah, watch every minute of every single thing that I've ever put out ever.
Yeah, disclaimer: don't do it in school playgrounds. But other than that, it's fair game, I think.
Good. No, I'm glad you're here, mate. I'm glad that we're getting to talk kit with each other because it's been a while. And like I said, I was gutted that I wasn't there for the first one, but you're here now, and that's all that matters.
I'm
here. Yeah. Got some comments coming in. It looks like one of our favorite people from the community, Chris. Chat Shirt is with us tonight.
Oh yeah, Chris.
Chat Shirt here for the season finale. Love it, guys. Thank you very much. He's harking back to a previous chat here for the daddy issues. I think all three of us have got daddy issues, so you'll be here for a while. Old Josh Swoon, hands off. He's mine, Chris.
I've just had to Google what swoons meant.
Yeah, he's definitely the Josh is definitely the Robbie Williams of if I take that, isn't he?
Big time.
Got a solo career coming up, then, am I? Oh, fantastic.
And then he says, Kit Manaman is my favorite video content. Okay. Bit contentious, putting out on
non-taken. It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. No.
I mean, Chris's content's pretty good as well, actually.
Yeah, I like it. I like yours more. Yeah. But yeah, I like yours more. But, you know, is what it is.
We should just change it to Talking Kit Man, and every week you should come on and just talk about me.
Mate, if ever a crossover,
imagine that.
I'm
just talking about.
I'm
talking about your bowel movements and stuff. Yeah, that'd be interesting. He's been 4 times today.
Three and a half.
Yeah, that happened to me the other day. Like, guys, I was in the group chat telling you how many times I've gone in a day.
This has gone so south already.
Let's move on because it's literally turned into talking shit, and we don't want that, do we? No. Let's move on. It's gone west. Right, okay. Final guest of this show. It's fair to say he's probably our biggest fan, and we don't have many, so it's obviously going to be him. He brings content to the show better than all of us, usually, with his comments. Really insightful, and, stop shaking your head, Andy. I can see you in the back. Don't shake your head. I'm telling the truth. He's a great guy, and he knows his kits, and that's what we want here because, let's be honest, me, Sean, and James, most of the time. Andy, thank you very much, mate. Good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Hello, Andy.
Thank you for coming on, mate. Really happy that you've accepted the invitation to come on. Felt like you contribute so much to the episodes. Why not get you on?
I'm a bit nervous, not going to lie. I've had some tech issues setting all of this up with my laptop, which is crazy.
Got my
phone up.
You'll fit right in, mate, with the tech issues. But no, thank you for coming on, mate. We're really, really happy for you to be on the final.
We've had a harder week, really, with all the shirts, all the previous winners. So it's not an easy to choose a ranking.
No,
yeah. That's what I wanted. Marcus was the same. Came in and message said this was really tough. We don't want it to make it easy for you, especially being
it was hard.
Champion of the champions. Want it to be tricky and for you to all struggle and probably slag me off in the process. Chris is back. You should have just come on, Chris. To be honest, I should have just brought you on. And in the beautiful Odense. We'll go around to each other. Well, to each other. I will go around. Sean. We'll start with you. What are you in tonight? Charity shop find, I believe?
Where was it? I think it might have been Mind in Cheadle. £6, 2015 Argentina away. Copa America final, I think it was. They got to. Yep. Beat by Chile on penalties.
Chile, okay. James, go on. What are you in?
Me?
You're only James here, yeah.
Well, no, just because I think you came to before. We weren't live with. It's just this season's Manchester United shirt. I've not worn it on the live before, and to be honest, I've not had much use to wear it this season. But it's a new year, new me under Ten Hag. So let's see how he does. And
nice.
But no, it's team colours. So listen, win or lose. It's my team, isn't it? So there we go.
It is, unfortunately, at the moment. Josh?
Yeah.
Are you okay there, mate?
I'm really well.
It just looks like you're turning Japanese a little bit.
It's sensational. It really is. It's really good. I am turning Japanese,
okay.
or at least I think so.
Hey.
It's 2018, mate. One of my favourites. Japan fairly sort of high level every shirt they bring out. So I just thought because we're doing champions, this is kind of one of my favourites. So
beautiful. And as Chris has already said, Andy, do you want to just tell everyone what it is, what year that you wear?
Yeah, it's the Odense BK anniversary shirt, which they released last year.
Nice.
Long sleeve, chevrons, Hummel, all the way down. Whoa. Beautiful shirt.
Classy. I also have to say, you set up at the back there as well, mate. Looks beautiful. An array of colours.
Like a bit of an effort, just in case it all goes wrong and it all collapses. At least it's going to look pretty in the meantime.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And if anyone's interested, I'm in obviously Brazil '98. One of my favourite shirts of all time. So I thought I'd finish the series wearing it. Okay, right. That's the introductions done, and enough talking shit. Now we're going to talk kit. This is the final episode of this series. So what we thought we would do is we would take 10 of the highest scoring shirts from the previous 19 episodes, and we would rank those. So the champion of champions, all the number one shirts from 10 of the 19 episodes, and I've sent them out to the guys, ranked them, sent them back to me. I've ranked them as well, and I've obviously scored them for a definitive list with the number 1 champion or champion shirt, which will be crowned at the end of the show. So yeah, as always, if it is your first time talking kit, be sure to like the video, comment if you like, definitely get in the comments telling us if you like or don't like shirts, opinions, or anything to do with the show, I guess. And also, most importantly, as it's free, just drop a subscribe. Why don't you? While you're here, it helps us grow. And yeah, I think we're 215 now. We've jumped up a little from last week, so it's getting there nice and slowly. But yeah, do help us. Drop that subscribe, and we will love you forever, pretty much. With that being said, let's get into this week's list then. Number 10 in our list for Champions of Champions. 15 points overall, so not liked. And I can understand why. Contentious shirts, to say the least. And it is this at number 10. Unfortunately for them, Champions of Italy, it is Milan with their ill-fated Puma 3rd shirt, which was ranked best of the best of the Puma 3rd shirts. In episode, I'm going to say episode 2, it was, with a total of 46 points overall. So it scored quite high, and it probably is the best of those templates. I did put it last in my list, though, just because there are 9 shirts that are better than it. Let's go with who followed me. Sean, you had it dead last. Why so?
Yeah, it's not a patch on the rest of them, is it? It just looks like a bit of embossed wrapping paper. There's no character to it. It's a 3rd shirt. That's what it is. It doesn't need to be in this list. Sorry.
It just doesn't need to be in the list. Okay.
No. Relegation.
Fair enough. Nothing you like of it at all? No.
I like the colour. I like the colour.
Okay.
I like the colour a lot.
That's something, I guess. Lucy's jumped in. Good evening, Lucy. Best of a bad bunch.
She's referencing Sean or the shirt. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Hey, she knows what's good for her, so.
Does she? Okay. We'll move on then. Marcus, you had it 10th as well, mate. Yeah, tell us the reasoning why.
So those Puma templates are awful, and I'm aware that I'm sitting next to one. But what I would say is this one's got a badge.
Yep.
Right. But yeah, it's just awful. I don't get it. I don't like them. I don't have anything else to say. They're awful. They ruined the Euros with those Puma templates. Yeah, they're awful. Don't ever do it again.
Puma, if you're watching,
Don't ever do it again. Yeah, no, they are.
They're not. Yeah, I think we did an episode on them, and I think people struggled to rank those shirts, but for very different reasons.
Yeah, because they're so terrible.
Yeah, but I would say it definitely is the best of the ones I've seen so far. I know a few more shirts are coming out, and some have actually started putting badges on as well. I think they've learned from the mistakes, but overall, yeah, too Americanized for me.
Yeah.
Not,
I mean, I only bought this in the hope that it might actually become a classic, like 15 years down the line. Like,
double that.
You know, sometimes bad shirts, like way down the line, actually become like classics.
Yeah, United's grey one, I think that springs to mind.
The Bruised Banana wasn't very much liked. The Arsenal one when it first came out, so we'll see.
We'll see. Well, hopefully for you, mate, so it increases in value rather than decreases. Chris agrees. Marcus sitting next to the best of a bad bunch. Milan one sucks. Not on this list, Chris, unfortunately. But the Dortmund one is a nice one. I do agree with that. I remember Chris doing a video in regards to the Puma 3rd. Got the community involved. Make sure you go and check that out. It was very, very good. We'll move on then. Let's go with, shall we go to Andy? You had it 8th on your list overall. So this template, is it just that bad?
Yeah, it's horrendous. The wrapping paper comment, yeah, definitely, especially with this one where you can see the badges in the pattern. Yeah, it's not great. I ranked it 8th pretty much because there's another picture where you see it all in black. I think is Ibra wearing it. It's got a black shirt, shorts, socks. Didn't look too bad then, but yeah, it's not a great shirt.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the full kit.
Yeah,
does look a little bit better. Yeah,
on its own, yeah, it's horrendous.
It's absolutely horrendous. Yeah, you're right. James, you also had it 8th on your list.
Yeah,
tell me why.
Zlatan there. It looks like, if you go to Turkey and someone's like doing Michael Jackson on the street. Just like you've got
Billie Jean.
You know what? Like we said, I think it still stands that when we did originally run through these shirts, it is the best of that bunch. It's got a little bit more to it than a lot of the others. I agree, it's not a good idea from Puma. I get the sort of the idea behind it when there's talk of the Super League and teams supporters in America could just pick out a team just based on that. But yeah, it's not. I mean, we're talking about the champion of champions, so to speak, of the series. It was always going to score lowly compared to what's to come. So I think Marcus could be right. I think it could be one that is worth the investment, worth taking a punt on. And it's certainly a talking point as well. If you are, the kit community, it's one to get tongues wagging. But for me, it doesn't really offer too much, does it? There's no badge on it. It's not great.
No, I agree. Shout out to Zeke, locked in. Horrendous template. Zeke. Sorry, not sorry. The best hair in the kit community. Is that right? Yeah, that's what I hear. This is what I see on Twitter. This is all I'm going to say.
His hair is great. His hair is fantastic. It's superb.
Well, there you go. Full marks from Marcus there. So that's all you need to know. Josh, let's finish off with you because you had it a little higher than everyone else. A little pack for you this evening. Tell us why, please.
I just think that it was daring. Someone made that decision to go with that, and I think they deserve all the credit. I get it. I don't love it. In any stretch of imagination, I don't love that shirt. But my God, don't I appreciate it? Put it this way: Puma never came out and said, "Right, that's the rest of our shirts for eternity. They're going to look exactly like that, and there's nothing you can do about it." All they were doing is having a little bit of fun, and I like that. I think that's commendable. You're all grumbling that there's no badges. Hello. I count quite a few there. See, you're mad when you don't have badges. You're mad when you do. You guys don't know what you're talking. You've got no idea what you really want.
Can I pull something? You on something? I was listening to Kit Mag Pod today. Shout out the Kit Mag guys, and your little appearance on there. Really wanting to put sublimated badges and kits into Room 101. So you should be with us on this, Josh, no?
Oh, Joshy boy, rumbled.
I've got receipts.
Rumbled. There was a party at number 10, Josh. Don't lie.
But apart from that, I mean, look past that. Look past immaterial. That is immaterial. Okay. That's in the past. Okay. That's in the past. Okay. Fashion can change like that. No, I like this. I think it's fun. I think it's a little bit daring, and why not? Why not? No one said it's forever. Good on you, Puma. I like you.
Well, there you go. Good on you, Puma, from Josh there. The rest of us agree that you should try better next time. Instead of Emirates Fly Better, it should be Puma Fly Better on the sponsor there, I think.
I like that.
Hopefully next year it's a lot better for them in terms of their third kits. So there we go. It's number 10 on our list with 15 points overall. The AC Milan 21-22 third shirt that came top in our second episode, the Puma third shirt special. So yeah, let's move on to number 9 on our list with 19 points, only 4 points more than this shirt, and it is from our Cristiano Ronaldo special, and it's a Sporting CP 03-04 home shirt. Like I said, 19 points. It's a shirt that Ronaldo wore that made him come to Manchester United pretty much. 43 points it got in the episode. Yeah, number 7th on my list, as I've said in that episode. Love the Reebok, like the sponsor, and the hoops. The Portuguese Celtic, very, very nice indeed. James, you agreed with me. Actually, 3 people agreed with me, and we'll go through them all. James, you had it 7th on your list.
Yeah, I think with this one, if memory serves, the actual episode we did, a few people were slagging this, and I quite liked it. I might be wrong with that, but there's nothing really wrong with this kit. It's Sporting Lisbon. You know what you're getting with it. I do like that Reebok logo. I couldn't tell you what the sponsor is about, but I'm not dead against it. I just think, I mean, we say this, heard this in the past for other weeks, but I just think there's better kits there. That's why it was ranked where it was ranked. And yeah, be interesting to see. I'm trying to think what I ranked lower than this now, if I ranked it 7th. But yeah, I'm not mad at its positioning. It's a good kit, but it's not. I'd have been shocked if it was number 1, put it that way.
Yeah, I agree with that. Sean, 7th as well for you. Tell us why.
I think I actually put this quite high in the episode we did on this one. I don't mind it, but again, better kits out there. One of my little qualms is the misalignment of the sleeves stripes and the chest area, but that's about it, really. Yeah, it was very F1 that though. I don't like the back.
Yeah,
side
the back's not great, is it?
No.
I like the back.
Yeah,
I bet you do.
I like the back.
I mean, that was good.
I don't like the Ronaldo at the bottom as well. Ronaldo on the bottom is always a bad thing for me.
Ronaldo on the bottom is bad.
Oh dear.
Do you want to dig yourself any more holes tonight, Sean? Or what?
Oh,
There's too many AirPods up there.
That was good.
Okay, moving swiftly on, shall we? Josh, you're the 4th person to put it 7th. We kind of all agreed. Yeah, tell us your thoughts on the club from Lisbon who don't like to be called Sporting Lisbon shirt from 0304.
Yeah, no, I think that it's very much a Ronaldo shirt, isn't it? I think that's why it's famous. It is why it's famous, isn't it? I don't really think that it is a particularly great shirt. It's green and white, isn't it? I mean, you got Celtic, you've got Yeovil, many teams sporting a green and white colorway. The sponsor as well, ever so questionable. It's almost like they've laid out that sporting shirt and there's been 4 regular drinkers at a pub who have decided to sort of put their beer mats right in the middle and align them so perfectly that it makes a sponsorship deal. That's probably what's happened there. But apart from that, no, it's okay. Just that sponsor's god awful.
God awful, he says. Michael, let's come to you because I think you're going to agree because you put it 9th overall. Yeah, tell us why you don't like it. And if you do like anything.
Yeah, no, I quite like it. I think it is the Ronaldo factor. And I know that shirt fetches like a fair bit because of Ronaldo. It's just not as good as the other shirts. Like, I have no problem with it. It's all right. And I think the sponsor, I think it's a TV company.
All right.
In Portugal. I might be wrong. And I know Porto, I know quite a few of the Portuguese teams were all sponsored by them at that sort of time. It's an all right shirt, but yeah, it's just the Ronaldo factor as to why it's even on my radar. Otherwise, I'd be like,
Okay. I thought you were saying it's the Ronaldo factor why you don't like it, and I was like,
no, I like Cristiano Ronaldo. I know I'm a gooner, but he is a good player. I mean, I still prefer this guy. But
Fatty, is that too fat on that? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
that guy, the actual goat. But that doesn't mean that I dislike Cristiano.
No. Fair enough, mate. And then bringing up the rear, or bringing up the back, as you might want to say, is Andy. You had it dead last on your list, 10th. Tell us why, yeah.
As Celtic find out every year, to do something different with green and white hoops, it's just tricky. And this one probably is, but it hasn't done anything for me at all. The sleeves, like I was mentioned, doesn't line up. The square sponsor, looks like the Dortmund have got a big black square right in the middle. Just, like the Reebok. Don't see enough Reebok kits anymore. It's a sad time, but yeah, it's just doesn't do anything at all.
What a way to finish it. It's just meh. There you go.
Yeah.
I do like the number set on it. Even though the back's not great, I do like the number set on it.
Yeah, I do like the Reebok logos at the bottom of the numbers. I think we said that. It says Reebok at the top, Reebok logo at the bottom. I think that was said on the episode as well. But yeah, there we go. Number 9 on our list, 19 points. Sporting CP 03 to 04 home shirt. As we said, the shirt that made sort of Ronaldo transfer to Manchester United all those years ago. Let's go into number 8 then on our list. And we jump up quite a few points now into the 20s. 26 points. Put it in an 8th place, and it goes to this 2022 home shirt for Valor FC, and it was on our episode 11. Well, it don't seem like it was that long ago. The Canadian Premier League episode, and it got 46 points overall, and coming top of the pile. I didn't have a Canadian Premier League team, made me support them after that episode. I did put it 8th on my list. Let's start with Josh. Go on, let's do it. You had it 6 on your list, Josh. Tell us why, please, my friend.
Yeah, because I think even on that episode we knew it was a good shirt, but it wasn't perfect, was it? I mean, the way that the actual it's not even half and half, is it really? But it's for shoulder in burgundy. That it just ends there. I mean, what else could they do? The one soccer, although it's using the same gold as the logo and the sort of collar trim, still very big, isn't it? It's where your eyes go to straight away. I just like the fact that it's a statement piece, isn't it? It's almost a bit like a showstopper. I think that it's very much, one of the more look at me shirts, and I think I like a bit of that. It's it was out of the ones he gave, Aaron. It was never going to be any higher, I think, than the top 5 for sure. But I still appreciate it for what it was. And yeah, those were my reasons, really.
Yeah, James, we'll come to you next then. You had it 5th on your list, place higher than Josh. Tell us why.
I like the collar on it. I like the sort of the gold sort of runs through the sponsor, the maker, and obviously on the collar there. It's different, isn't it? I can't think of too many kits. Like sometimes you see sort of an overseas team, perhaps sort of as we're talking about North America, and they try and you can sort of say, oh, that's a Chelsea shirt or a Middlesbrough shirt or something like that. And I can't think of too many teams who've got anything like this. Certainly none spring to mind. So it's original in that sense. There's just more. I think if I put this 5th sort of 4 onwards, I don't know. Just it must be far superior to it. But no, it's a good little kit. The socks on that look decent as well, to be fair. But it's not a terrible kit by any stretch. In fact, it's one. I mean, are you going to be invested in this, Aaron, if it's your team?
I won't mind it. Yeah, I mean, I was really impressed with a lot of the Canadian Premier League shirts when we did that episode. Don't own a Macron shirt. But
they are good quality as well. That's one thing that maybe you didn't mention. They are really good.
Yeah, I think that was said quite a lot in that episode, if I remember right. And I think that could have been 5 or 6.
With Sean?
The dog.
I'm trying to stop the dog from humping whatever he's trying to hump. We'll go on mute a minute because I don't think the sound's great. One sec.
Sorry, we'll come back to you. No, your dog.
Sorry, I just couldn't help break the fourth wall there because it did sound like someone had a gag in the mouth or something.
Well, he's into what he's into, isn't he? I guess. But no, I mean, it was 5 or 6 shirts from that episode I would definitely wear. But no, I like it. I could maybe invest in it. We will go on to our next. Let's go with Andy. You had it 9th on your list overall, mate. Are you a fan of the Canadian Premier League shirts in general, or have you seen many of them?
Of the ones I've seen, this is my favourite one. Macro the last few years, they doesn't cracking shirts. They with Hummel just releasing bangers after bangers. This one here, it's very like Monaco with the diagonal. I don't think of any more teams who've got like the diagonal, different colours, on the design. Definitely. I like the way they did they changed the colour of the sponsor logo to gold to match up with the other gold highlights on the shirt.
Yeah,
it's a good shirt. It's just that tricky week where there's
many better
champion shirts. Otherwise, it would have probably ranked a lot higher for me.
Yeah. It even carries on the back as well, doesn't it? The design. Sometimes kit manufacturers get lazy and it's just on the front. But with this, it follows it through. So
you find out a lot with stripes, don't you? Shirts with stripes, a lot of them are stopping at the back now, which is causing fans to be annoyed. But like you said, it carries on, which works well for the gold name set as well, so it doesn't interrupt it too much, and it's hard to see. Marcus, let's come to you then, mate. You had it 3rd in your list overall.
Wow.
Yeah. Tell us why it ranked so high for you when you saw it.
So there's a theme. Black and gold never loses for me, and black, gold, and burgundy red is just like, it's just the color combination. It's just the way I really like it. And when you think of the Venezia full shirt from this year, the color scheme is the same. Yeah. Obviously the detailing in it is not better. The Venezia shirt is much better, and it's Macron, so it's like that gave it an extra few points because it's like a smaller manufacturer. I really like it. I do agree that the sponsor's a bit big, but I think that's just North American soccer. The sponsors tend to be pretty big because that's what it's all about over there. But I really, really like it. I'd never seen it before you sent it to me, and it I was like, oh, what is this? This is nice. So it's a really nice shirt. I might look into buying it.
I definitely suggest going watching that Canadian Premier League episode. I think there's a few shirts there that you'll definitely like. Obviously, the whole league sponsored by Macron, so all the shirts are made by Macron.
Okay, wicked. Yeah,
and the knowledge in that episode as well is incredible.
Oh, unbelievable! Yeah,
man. Get some views from the 6.
Okay, we'll finish off. Has your dog stopped humping now?
Have you finished?
Have you got 30 seconds? Have you got 30 seconds?
He's looking at me now, thinking, "What are you doing?"
You're next. Yeah, right. Let's quit. Let's go. You had it. Let's have a look. 8th on your list.
8th.
8th. You had, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I was a part of the CPL episode.
You ranked it, didn't you? You still ranked them.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Night out, Sean. What you think?
Yeah, it's a great night out. Black and red, black and gold. Always good on a night out.
Yeah.
And yeah, I agree. Macron make great shirts. Stockport had one in 2010. 2010.
Wonder how long it'll take. Fucking hell.
And they're going for about £100 on eBay. They wear really well, wash really well, and it was a great design as well. But this one, anyway, onto this one. It's smart, isn't it?
Yeah.
But again, there was better ones out there.
Well, that seems to be the theme. I think that will be the theme of this episode. Definitely. So there we go. Number 8th on our list, 26 points, is the Valor FC 2022 home shirt from the Canadian Premier League. Coming 8th, like I said. Let's move on to number 7 then. Only getting in 7th place by one measly point, 27 overall. And it's a very, very recent shirt this season, or next season's shirt, in fact. And it is the Barcelona home shirt for next season, coming from our leaked kits episode, which turned to be absolutely bang on. Obviously, we was going off footy headlines, predicted kits, and I think it was only an image. It wasn't like a drawing or, it wasn't the actual physical kit, but it's absolutely nailed on from what was in the episode. Like I said, it came top, episode 8, with 47 points. So it comes up with, Quite a lot of points in that episode. I had it 5th in my list. Middle of the pack. I like it. Barcelona back to the best. Proper stripes, the dark sleeves, the dark shorts. Magnifique. I'm a big fan. James, though, not so keen. Or at least there was a lot of shirts you were more keen on. Had it 9th overall.
Yeah. I quite like the shorts, but just wondering now with Spotify's a sponsorship. Do you think PK will listen to much Shakira in the dressing room?
Shakira.
No,
I doubt it.
No? Oh, okay. But no.
Hey,
it's
James,
difficult.
quickly. His hips don't lie, but he surely does.
Hey, there we go. So no, it's with Barcelona. Obviously, the colours that they wear so iconic, and I think somebody touched on it earlier on, saying like it's difficult to sort of rebrand all the time and come up with original ideas. They've tried something here on the sleeves and on sort of the neck going up to the collar. I mean, I just don't like it. It doesn't really work for me. I don't know. It almost looks. It's almost like it's a computer game or something. I'm just not a fan. I quite like the gold, to be honest, and I am a fan of the shorts. I mean, Piqué looks like Uncle Fester there with how high his shoulders are. But for me, yeah, there's just far better kits. It will probably grow on me as next season kicks off, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I think this Nike template is causing a bit of a stir in the community, Josh. I know I've seen a lot of tweets regarding it, and the Chelsea one leaked today. Liverpool one's caused a bit of a stir. They're calling it the new T90, which I think is a bit far-fetched for me. What are your thoughts of the template and this shirt in general? You had it 8th overall in your list. So, yeah, just let us know.
Well, in terms of a template, I think it's being heavily used. I think most of the Nike Elite teams at the moment are using it. Tottenham yesterday, they're using it. All the leaks that you see of the teams that haven't been announced yet are using it. I mean, I thought it would be sort of, used quite prominently, but not as heavily as what it is being. I'm not quite a fan of the paneling. I must admit, it's not for me. Again, we always say this, don't we, at this time of the season, where it's not for me. I don't really like it, and it grows on you. That's your football shirts and what we do. But this particular one, not sure. It's almost like there's a bit of sort of like elastic there, isn't it? It's almost like that's the sort of elastic bit, perhaps around the collar. It looks like it's a different cut of fabric to the one on the shoulder. I've seen a lot of leaks of away and third shirts that are using the same template as well. So I don't know. In terms of the design itself, I think when I saw the leaks, I really appreciated the fact that we're going back to stripes. They've had a bit of a play now. They've had a couple of seasons where they've had a bit of a muck around. This one's more traditional. I just think again, it's being critical, but the dark navy is probably too heavy in terms of its use. It's quite prominent, isn't it? Maybe you could have had that sort of stripe go up a little bit more into the actual neckline as opposed to leaving it there. No, it's good. It's meant to be celebrating Barcelona 92, the Olympics. So I think that it's using some of the architecture from around that time in the actual stripes. You can see there's some paneling. I think that's referencing the opening games or something. So yeah, they're celebrating that loosely. I do like the dark short, prefer that. I like the way that it merges in with the darker stripe as well. No, I think it looked really good on the pitch, to be honest with you. I've heard rumor that they're going to be on some occasions using album titles instead of Spotify. Very much like what Atletico Madrid did with the movie titles. We may be seeing that awesome naming rights on the stadium changing, but I've heard rumours that it might be on the shirt. But no, I like it. It's better than last season's, but again, not as good as the ones which are in the rest of the list.
Yeah, some good points raised there, Josh. Looking forward to seeing Shakira's album on the front of Barcelona's shirt next season. Gonna be the first one, obviously.
Imagine.
Can you imagine? And it's called the album Liar. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or Shaggy's it wasn't me,
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me by Shaggy, He's got
could be.
So many titles, but yeah.
We'll move on. So yeah,
James, I like that.
And you had it fourth in your list, but you didn't at first. It's only because of this next image that you've put it fourth, which I agree. It looks so much better, sponsorless. Yeah, tell us how you had it lower so far and what made you want to bump it up to fourth.
The last few seasons, they've experimented badly with their shirts. I think they've had checks, they've had hoops, they've had whatever last season's was. That's just terrible. This one, I feel like the stripes could go up a bit further. But then I saw this image today where it's completely sponsorless. And otherwise, it looks much more classic Barcelona.
Yeah,
and it was definitely improvement. I thought just without a sponsor.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Most definitely.
Now you've said about the song titles could be interchanged with sponsors. I think that could be just disaster. Horrible things on there.
Chris put something today, didn't he, about maybe having a sponsor just underneath the badge, but smaller.
Yeah.
I
think that would look better, wouldn't it, Andy? Like, I think that would keep that. It would maybe keep the sponsor happy, but you'd have your classic Barca, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it'd be absolutely. That'd be brilliant.
Best of both worlds. Best of both worlds. That's what we live in harmony and cater to everyone. Why not? Thank you, Andy, for that. We'll go on to you, Sean, because again, you were the same as James. You weren't too overly keen in terms of ranking it. You had it 9th overall. What's the reason behind that?
I thought it was a bit too much like this season's as well. I think the colours are too light. I think the blue and the red are a shade too. I prefer a dark Barca colour, thicker stripes and nothing going on at top. I wasn't a fan of it. It was ugly as far as Barcelona shirts go, and especially that picture you sent with the Spotify emblazoned across it, brought it down a few more pegs.
Okay. Would you have got it higher with a sponsorless, or?
Yeah, by a couple of places. Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Gold name set's pretty good. Marcus, we'll finish off you on this one. 4 for you as well, similar to Andy. It is the best Barca shirt for a few seasons, obviously. But tell us your overriding thought.
Yeah, it's definitely their best home shirt for a few years. I quite like it, and I quite like the Spotify sponsor. And it's just a little bit different. Instead of having like the stripes all the way up, I know a lot of people don't like it, and I just appreciate it. You know, in the same way how John might not love a shirt, but he appreciates what they've tried to do. I think, I just appreciate what they've tried to do, and I think on the pitch it will look pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
The socks on there look good, to be honest, and I am a big fan of the shorts. But...
And what I would also say is, you know how you're saying that it probably end up being the next T90. I don't like the T90, so this is automatically already better than the T90 template. I know I've just upset some people, but
yeah, you have,
yeah. But I think it's better than the T90 template.
Yeah. Evan jumping in. Big up Marcus. Yeah, big up Marcus and his terrible opinions on T90 shirts. But now we'll move on. We'll move on. So there we go. Barcelona, next season's home shirt, 22-23, coming from our Elite Kits episode. With 47 points, top of the pile. Only 27 in this episode, leaving it 7th place. Let's go on to number 7 then in our list. 29 points overall. A little higher than I thought it would be, but it's a beautiful shirt, has to be said. And it's this. It's the Charlton Athletic 3rd shirt from 21-22. Coming top of the pile in our League One kits from 21-22 with 45 points overall. 9th in my list, just simply because these shirts are like more, like I say, Hummel, black, gold. It's a combination winner. Let's go with you, Josh, because for you it was bottom of the pile this time around.
Oh. What was it?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Recount.
Oh no, that's some foot. Oh, that's some foot. Yeah.
Yeah, we bottom of the list. Yeah.
I think it might. Yeah, I think it might have been only for the reason that. That's really strange. But it's just it's a mod. It's too modern a design. I think. Everything else was a bit more sort of like classic, whereas this one wasn't. So, maybe give it another 10 years ago, it's a bit higher. But I did like the fact that the Charlton had the sword crest, didn't they? They simplified that. I thought that was good. Black and gold, is always getting sold, isn't it? I remember watching Lincoln. I think it was Lincoln Charlton on Boxing Day, and I knew Charlton were going to be in either their away or third, and then he rocked out this little beauty. Looked really nice on the pitch. But yeah, no, I liked it. Just there were better ones, and unfortunately, this one came 10th for me. That was, it's not a bad shirt by any stretch of the imagination. It's just there are better ones, and this is the champions, isn't it? This episode, so unfortunately, this is the 10th very best.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think the fact that you ranked it 10th and didn't even realise indicates that you're a fan of this. But yeah,
a little bit. Yeah, I mean, you can't deny that any. No, I'm not denying that. I'm not. No, I don't know. All my morals are being tested today.
Let's not go into that. It's a different
we'll leave that one. We'll leave that one well alone. Following suit, putting it 10th is you, James, as well. Tell us why.
Yeah, it's Hummel, but I'm missing. Am I right in saying there's nothing down the sleeves for it?
No, there's no chevrons, I believe.
It needs the chevrons for me. It needs the chevrons. Nothing wrong with this kit.
Oh, no, there is.
There is. There is.
You just can't see it on that one, can you?
Oh.
Yeah, there is chevrons. James,
extremely well.
If you look at all three pictures that I send you, you'd have seen it.
No, I do remember seeing them, but I just don't remember having them on there. But no, it's I thought I was missing the chevrons. I'm a big fan of Hummel. We should see more of it. Quite like the badge on this as well. I don't know if that's the new badge for this Charlton Athletic or if they've just simplified it for this.
Yeah, just this third shirt.
So I quite like that as well. There's just better shirts in the listings for me, and that's why the Addicts scored 10th.
Okay, moving on. We'll go to Sean. 5th for you, Sean. Middle of the pack. Go on, tell us why.
I think less is more, and I quite liked it. I like the simplified badge. I like the almost just like a black and white sunrise on the top half of the shirt as well. It's like an old film. When it comes at the start of a film, it says this is produced by like Piccolino or whatever.
Who?
It's a made up production company that's I've just embedded in my head.
I thought you meant famous referee.
And as a full kit as well, I really like it.
Beautiful.
I'd wear the full kit on a night out as well.
Oh,
you wear the full kit, socks up past your knees.
Taking it too far. Base layer as well, or would you go?
No, I'd push at the ankle tape around the socks.
All right, okay.
That's it.
Okay. We'll go on to Andy. 2nd in the list for you, mate. Big fan of the black and gold?
Yeah, love this. I was trying to get it for ages, and I was looking the other day, but because Charlton have changed manufacturer to Castor, their online shop's closed now.
Oh, no.
So I can't even get it. But they changed the colour of the sponsor way to gold to go with the pattern. They went with the old style crest from the mid 70s, and which I'm a big fan of. Love when the clubs use like an old style crest. There's Hummel, black and gold, just looks fantastic. Unfortunately, I saw it down at Fratton on a nice cold rainy Tuesday night when Charlton beat us. So
brings back bad memories.
Bad times for that. But yeah, as a kid, I can't really fault it at all.
Yeah, I think you're spot on there, Andy. And someone who will agree with you because he had it number 1 in his list is Marcus. Tell us, Marcus, why this was for you the best of the bunch.
It's black and gold. It's simple. The crest is nice. It's Hummel. It just ticks like so many boxes. I mean, it just ticks so many boxes. I'm a sucker for a black and gold kit, so I'm excited for Arsenal's new drop to come because we got a black and gold one coming. Yeah, it's just classic. I can't pick a single fault in it. Yeah, I like it a lot. If they weren't English, I would have bought it.
Well, there we go. Evan agrees. In my opinion, all black and gold kits are 100. And yeah, the panel. I think the panel agrees. I think if they weren't, the reason why it come top of the League One kits. It's a great shirt. 45 points overall in that episode. 29 in this episode, putting it 6th in the list. We go on to 5th now, and with 35 points, jumping up a little bit more in terms of points, is this absolute classic, a banger, one of my favorite shirts of all time. It's the Ajax 94-95 away, which they won the Champions League in. It came top of the pile in episode 5, which was the Ajax away and third shirts with 47 points. Third on my list. It's a classic. I just love it. I could say so much more on it. Let's start with you, Marcus. You had it 6 overall.
Bang on.
Tell us what you're thinking about it.
So when I was putting the list together, it was higher, and then I thought to myself, do I like the shirt or do I like how iconic it is? And like a funny story is, I've actually got this shirt, but I got a fake, and I bought it before I started collecting shirts. I went onto one of those sites, and there was loads of them in sizes, and I didn't know what was going on. I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! I love this shirt." I remember when they won the Champions League in it, and like I got so excited, and I bought it. And then obviously I started collecting shirts, and I realized that, oh wait, DH Gate special. So I do really, really like it, but I think I'm more attached to what the shirt means rather than how it looks. It doesn't look bad though. Just like middle of the road.
Yeah, I think you get that. Some people rank shirts on design, some rank it in memories, some do a mixture of both. And I think that's probably where I'm at in this.
Yeah, I see players in it. I see Edgar Davids. I see Cliver. I see just
Kanu.
Yeah, Kanu. Yeah, I just see
Benidi George.
Yeah, like I see that. It is a good design. Umbro smashed it in the 90s. But I think, is that like the Ajax? But it's the Ajax badge that's embossed in it. I think it's a little bit clumsy and looks a bit messy from afar or whatever, which is why I don't have it as like a flawless shirt. But no, it is a great shirt. Yeah, and I think
also really odd combo in the 90s of baggy shirts and tight shorts. Don't look great. Well, that's all. Let's move on then. Let's go to Sean. Why not? 4th in the list for you, mate, overall.
Again, like Marcus, I think nostalgia took over. I like the kit anyway, but it got extra percentages of points because of what it is. And I look the 90s football. I love 90s football. It's my favorite era. I don't know, and I think the sponsor makes it. If that sponsor weren't there, I don't know if I'd like it as much. It breaks the kit up a bit. I think it doesn't look as attractive without that. It looks a bit, I don't know. I don't want to say the ugly word, but without the sponsor,
less attractive, would you say?
Yeah, we'll do that one.
A 5-pint.
Yeah.
6-pinter.
I don't know if I like the collar. I like the collar on a shirt as well.
Yeah. Have to.
As a full kit though, I'm not sure of the shorts.
There's two
shorts look a bit lost property in PE, don't they?
They look like swimming shorts.
Training wear from this shirt was absolutely spot on though. Some of the jackets and stuff that I've seen of this is
classic, absolutely classic.
The De Boers aren't leaving much to the imagination either.
Oh god, blimey! I was here to rank it.
You know what? I was going to zoom in there, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it.
You don't need to.
There is that. We'll move on. Let's move on swiftly then. Let's go to Andy. Let's go to you. 6 in your list overall. Do you agree with the guys? It's more of a nostalgia shirt than a Beautiful shirt.
Yeah, definitely, I'd say that. But also, I don't actually remember it from the time. I don't know why, but it just skipped through my Ajax shirts. I remember all the ones before and after. They had some great away shirts in the 90s.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one just skipped straight past me for some reason. At the same time, England had Umbro, their best shirts. My favourite shirts were 95, and this is quite similar. I think the shorts are quite similar.
Yeah.
But yeah, this shirt as it is it the Umbro diamond in the pattern?
The pattern, I think it's the actual
wait, give me a sec. I'll go into I'll dig out my fake and have a look.
It's
Yeah.
I think it's an okay shirt. Well, I think nostalgia, is a big part to play in it.
Yeah.
Classic sponsor,
Sometimes happens.
Cannot go wrong with our sponsor.
No, one of my favourites of all time, most definitely. Josh, you had this 9th overall in your list. Tell us why that was so.
I just don't like it. I think it's a bit clumsy, a bit messy. I know it's of the time, but it doesn't mean to say you must like it. I don't like the collar. I'm afraid. I think it's almost like you're wearing something underneath the shirt. Almost looks like you've got a jacket underneath it. Looks very sort of separate. There seems to be a lot of separate things going on here that don't necessarily work well. I mean, the colorway, it might have looked better with the burgundy being used on the instead of a red. But no, Abanambro is not. That's the bank, isn't it?
Bank, yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, that's the way that it's positioned, the sort of vertical slant on it. I mean, that makes it Ajax, doesn't it? Or that makes that is the Ajax look. I just don't necessarily feel like that should be a reason as to why you should like it. And for me personally, taking that off of it, in that angle off of it, I just don't like it for what I would. No, it just doesn't do it for me. It's not my personal taste.
Fair enough, mate. What if it doesn't tickle your fancy? It doesn't tickle your fancy. That's absolutely fine. We'll finish off with you then, James. You, like me, had it 3rd.
Yeah, it's a great kit. I don't know if I ranked this first in the Ajax kits. I can't really remember. If memory serves, it's probably not my all-time favourite Ajax shirt, but then again, it's still a great kit for me. If you go back to the picture, I mean, with Kanu and the De Boer brothers, I mean, look at the variations of how you can wear it. Collar up, collar down, long, tucked in.
Balls in, balls out, yeah.
Circumcised. No, like sleeves rolled up, sleeves long. It works, doesn't it? It's very in keeping with the 90s, and it's a great kit. It's a great kit.
Yeah.
And it's one now you probably see it's designed the most. In terms of like, you could see a jacket with this on it, or jumpers made out of this, for example, and it's really iconic.
Yeah.
And similar to what the guys were saying, Marcus and Sean, I think that nostalgia does not as what's put it up higher for me.
Yeah, I agree with that, definitely. So there we go. Ajax away, 94-95. 5th overall in our list with 35 points in our Champions of Champions episode. We'll move on to number 4 in the list. 39 points overall. It came top in our episode 10, top 10 Premier League goal scorers with 45 points. And it is this absolute classic from Blackburn Rovers, Championship Premier League winning shirt from that season. 6th overall for me. I think we spoke about it a couple of times on this channel. I think it's featured in 2 episodes. The shirt, the only shirt to do so, I believe. It's a great shirt, classic Asics. You gotta love it. The McEwen's lager. I'm sure the rest of the guys are going to speak about that more than I should and will. James, let's go with you. You had it same as me, 6. Great shirt, or brings back bad memories from that season?
It is a good shirt, isn't it? It stood the test of time, and like you say, it's been on this show a few times before, so in that regard, it's one that people like. I like it. I do like the colour combo with the red sort of coming through, which obviously links to the Lancashire Rose and stuff. I won't go into too much detail with the shirt because I know Josh will have plenty to say on it. But Asics, it's a good shirt. It's a good shirt, and I think the number set, if memory serves, was red as well.
I think so. Yeah.
And that just sets it off nicely with everything else. So there's just better shirts in there, but it's a great kit.
Yeah, I agree. I like the little tee up there, waiting for me to turn the picture over. Marcus, we'll come to you. Bit further down for you in the list.
I have it 8th, I think.
8th. You had it 8th, yeah.
So again, I played around with my list quite a lot. I did originally have it higher, and I think again for the same reason with the Ajax shirt, I think the nostalgia, like Shearer in he was in his prime, but like on his job, Blackburn, it's just iconic. I think the design is a good shirt. I don't have a good reason why it's 8th. I'll be honest. No, I'll be honest. I don't have a good reason. It's a great shirt. Yeah. I just think I preferred the others above it.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fair, mate, in your assessment. Andy, we'll come to you. A little bit higher for you in 3rd place overall. Great players make great shirts. Did Alan Shearer make this shirt that season?
Yeah, definitely. If you ever see a name set with this, it's always Shearer. I don't know if anyone else played for him that season or not. But it's a classic design. Obviously, league winning shirt. It's got great little classic sponsor on there as well. Like how they had the red sponsor with the red in the collar and in the rose. Asics, Latin on the sleeves. There's so many different things on it. It's just great. I love it. And I got given one a few months ago as well.
Wow.
Nice.
Very nice.
Wow.
Josh is jealous. Josh is hitting your DMs after this, and I'm telling you.
I got it with the embroidery under the badge. That's there as well.
Oh, nice. Sean, you had it 3rd as well. This is a little, I think, see if you can remember. This reminds me of Mrs. Arnold from St. Anne's.
What a weird
reference. Do you remember her?
I do remember. She had a couple of daughters, didn't she?
Did. Susie was one of them.
I don't know why I remember that.
Why did you go down that road like that?
I don't know why I remember that.
I'm just saying. This shirt reminds me of her. She was a Blackburn fan. She used to take the mick out of me when obviously Blackburn won the league in primary school. So I knew you'd remember her. What are your thoughts on this shirt and Mrs. Arnold?
Mrs. Arnold. No, the shirt. They don't make them like that anymore, do they? I reckon there's about 20 different things that make up that shirt. You've got the 3D badge, almost like Haliclipser wallpaper. You've got the red. I reckon that's a different material on the neck. The collar, different material. Shirt, different material. Ray's sponsor, and it's iconic, classic. It's actually as well. I think this looked old fashioned for the 90s. I reckon that looks like an 80s shirt in the 90s.
I'd go
so again, even more retro. And it's also the first template you get. Do you know when you're making your own kit on Actua Soccer on the PlayStation? And that gives me good memories as well.
Yeah, well there we go.
If you go to Aaron, go to the final picture of Alan Shearer, like front on. Even like the lacing on the shorts is red. It's just such a good detail.
Yeah.
Anyway,
really good. We'll finish off with Josh because he had it top of the pile. Why is this the best shirt and should have been your champion of champions, Josh?
Yeah, it's just I think a lot of it is personal taste and also the fact that personal memory as well attached to it. Because I was an Alan Shearer fan. I was a Blackburn Rovers fan. I'm not going to lie. I was a Shearer fan. I was followed him into Newcastle. Yeah, there we are. Said it. I just think that this one, like you said, it's just the whole little, the red, there's the laces. It's the attention to detail. For a shirt then to have that amount of sort of secret details added to it. The different fabrics, like you said as well, Sean. That McEwen's lager was almost like a like velvety.
Yeah, I can feel it thinking about it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, when you wash it after a long time of storage, it can sort of disintegrate. So you have to sort of really look after it. Arte de Labeur on the sleeves, the opposing colours on the collar as well. The button as well. I believe the button even had like Arte de Labeur on it as well. Just everything about it for me just was a winner, and obviously they won a league in that shirt as well. The badge was just I loved that bit of it, like the Lancashire Rose, Essex as well. They kind of came and went, didn't they, and just dropped all these classics for us and then just left again. You do still see them about, but underneath the Japanese license, I think. So I think you see them with Vissel Kobe. I've got them in Yes's team. But that then, they just kind of did that, dropped the mic, didn't they, and then just left. And I think this is one of their greatest hits.
I agree. I most definitely agree. And the panel almost agreed with you. Fourth on our list, the champions of champions, 39 points, Blackburn Rovers, home shirt from 94-95. Let's move on to third in the list, 41 points. Coming top on episode 12, the Nike T90 template with 42 points. And it is this. It's the Inter Milan 04-06 third/cup shirt. I love it. Top of the list for me. Collect United's. I've got the most recent one, the version of this shirt. I was going to wear it tonight, but my daughter decided to have a punami, and we went absolutely everywhere over it. So it's in the wash at the moment. But yeah, I love it. It's a banger. It's the reason why I put it top of the list. Let's start with you, Marcus. We'll go the polar opposite. Someone who doesn't like the T90s or someone who loves it. Tell us what you think of this shirt, and is it one that could win you round?
So, this is definitely one of the better T90s. I think my favorite T90 is the Dortmund black one.
Yeah.
And this is probably in the top 3. I love the original. Is it the 95, the one where Ronaldo absolutely bossed it? I also do have, that's like my Grail shirt to get the Umbro one. And I do have last season's third one with Lukaku on it.
Yeah.
And if I saw this for a decent price, I would probably pick this shirt up. I think I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I think it's just, I didn't want nostalgia to play too much of a part into why I like it. I was trying to look at them objectively. And
be wholehearted and separate your feelings is what you say.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it's just because it's T90. Like the Nike ticks all the way up here. I do like a centralized logo. The Pirelli, it feels like it's been squashed into that stripe. I know it would look weird if it was across the stripe, but it just feels like it's been like into the stripe.
Okay.
But yeah, I do like the shirt. Like I said, it was a very difficult this to rank.
Yeah, it is a great shirt. Dan agrees with the Nike tick. Thinking about it, it's a bit weird that the Nike tick isn't central as well. I
think
like
the star. I think the star would probably knock the Nike. Just wouldn't look right with it.
I like the Nike tick up there, I have to say. Let's get the thoughts of who should we go for? Let's go with you, Sean. 6th on your list overall. Come on, tell us.
I didn't like it. I don't like the horizontal stripes on Inter. And all I can see, I think I've said this in a previous show, all I can see is Coventry City. The badge, like if you just take the middle out and just the sleeves, I'm just covering the middle now with my fist. I can see all I can see is like Gary McAllister and Gary Breen and Gordon Strachan.
A young Robbie Keane.
And the badge is too small.
Yeah, I that.
And it's really light. The blue's too aquamarine. I like the dark blue and black. Just personal opinion.
That's what it's all about. That's why
Take it away, someone else.
Yes, that's why I asked you. We'll go with. Go on, we'll go with James. You had it 4th on your list overall. Tell us why, James.
Yeah, I guess I'm marking mine for the opposite reasons of Marcus, really. But Adriano in that shirt, and even though I'm not a fan of the centralized badge, and the Nike's probably a little too high, if I'm being super critical. Really like the number set. I really like Pirelli. It's just that is an iconic sponsor for that team. It always looks better on the play, doesn't it? In the live shots that we get, especially with the sweat. Just no, I'm joking. And then I just like ranking. It. It's like I just like it. Great. It's a good kit. Does
the porno tash add anything for you as well?
For certain videos, absolutely.
Okay.
But no, yeah, it's all good. I like it. I like it.
Awesome. Okay. Let's go with Josh next on this one. Second for you, mate.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's again one of those ones which came back recently, didn't it, for all the right reasons. I think this particular template is better. I must admit, I like the paneling on this more. It does look different shades in different lights, doesn't it? Like that one you showed of the shirt, just its own. It looks a lot lighter. Yeah, it looks a lot lighter, I think, to the one in the actual photo of Adriano. Because to me, it was almost like a greyy blue, but there it looks more sort of it looks a more turquoisey blue, doesn't it? Yeah, aqua blue, that's the one. Badge is really small, don't quite understand that. It's just one of those ones which I personally think is stood the test of time. Pirelli as well in the yellow swoosh. It's all really comes together very nicely. Really like it. I think it will probably be revised again in some guys, but for now, that's probably the best one.
Yeah, we'll finish off with you and Andy. 5th overall. Are you a fan of the T90 in general, and where does this rank in terms of those kits for you?
No, I'm not a fan. I've never seen the attachment of the T90. The T90 and the Team Guys, 2 templates are just...
Andy, you are my best friend.
It's not what you told me in the chat before, man.
No, because Team Guys and T90. Whoa.
Yeah, the Team Guys, I get. The T90 though is
they're very similar, right?
Players. Well, no, I don't know. The players in the T90 just absolutely smash whoever is in the Team Guys, and that's the reason why I love it so much. But yeah, sorry, Andy. Yeah, go on.
Obviously Pirelli sponsor you can't go wrong with. And the badge, like everyone else said, is definitely just way too small. Even though it's central, which I do like. But it's middling for me. Just average.
Well,
it looks like the player, to be fair. The colours, it looks much better there. The Pirelli's a lot bigger there as well, the sponsor. I don't know, it's just,
doesn't it?
It's the illusion of the picture.
Oh, well. Well, there we go then. 3rd on the list, 41 points. The Inter Milan 04-06, 3rd/cup shirt. On our champions list, coming in 2nd place, then we will move on. Beating it by 4 points, 45 points overall is this from Nigeria, the 2020 home shirt, which came top of the list in our very first full Rankers episode, the AFCON special. Like I say, came top of the pile with 45 points overall. 4th on my list. I love it. It's a great shirt. Just 3 shirts I liked more. We will go with. Let's start with you then, Andy. We'll finish with you on the last one. We'll start with you on this one. You ranked it lowest out of everyone in 7th. Tell us the reasons behind that.
I've never really been a fan of the Nigeria shirts. Even going back to the 90s, they've always had quite crazy designs. And the 2018, which got a lot of love, I couldn't stand at all. I couldn't understand the love for that. This is a lot better. This is a much better design, unique design, but it's too busy. It's too much going on for me.
So it can happen. It can happen, unfortunately. Marcus, we'll come to you next. You had it 5th, middle of the pack for you. Yeah, tell us, do you agree?
So I agree once again with Andy. This is better than the 2018 one. I don't get the 2018 hype and hysteria and how much they sell for. It's just middle of the pack. I see what they tried to do. And I just think that there was 4 shirts that I preferred more than this one. One thing I don't agree with Andy about, though, is it the 94 one, the one with the eagle on the sleeves? That is a wicked shirt.
Yeah.
But
that one Nigeria in the middle. Is that one?
Yeah. No, the one with
the 94, did it have the white collar on, did it?
Yeah. And then Dortmund had one that was very similar.
Yeah.
With the black on the sleeves. I think they won the Olympics in it. But it's just middle of the pack. I just thought that there was 4 better than it. I don't dislike it. It's a decent shirt.
Yeah. I would say in paper it looks really good.
Yeah, I've got the training shirt for it, and I missed out on this actual shirt. But yeah,
I was going to say nice the team wear, the fashion collection they released with this was
the poncho is amazing.
A lad I work with has got the Air Max 95s, and they are really nice.
They are
really nice. Yeah, to be fair. Let's go on to Josh. 3rd in your list, my friend. Tell us why it wasn't so super from the Super Eagles for you.
I think it still was. I mean, it's very energetic. It's very lively, very bold. I think it's like a nice evolution of the one from 2018. 2018 looks quite like the brightness was probably a bit too much for me on that one. Whereas this one seems to have gotten some nice mid-tones whilst using that same sort of like neon green too. I know that they look like they launched this in like in New York City or something like that in the Nike store because they knew that it was a trendy shirt and like a fashionable shirt, and that people that had no affiliation, that probably weren't even aware of what team it was, perhaps wanted it because it was that good looking. And I think that's what they realized they'd got with the 2018 version. And the 2020 version here just continues of that, doesn't it? Makes you think what they've got up their sleeves for the new one. But no, I really did enjoy it. I think it's a celebration of the culture as well. It's using the prints. It's using, I think it was to do with heritage and family as well. I think Nike came out with and said that it's to do with, pride and such. And it's very evident in there. And look at the socks as well, mate.
Yeah, the socks are wicked.
Yeah. I mean, they really do make it complete, don't they? I think it's a lovely shirt. 3rd is probably where it belonged for me in my list, but no, it's by no means a shirt that you'll forget anytime soon.
Yeah, absolutely agree. I've got the away shirt to this. I think it's nice. Contrast. This is all dead busy, and the away was like a darker green. Really nice, classic plain. You say plain, but it's just a nice shirt. We say very nice shirt. We'll go to you then next, Sean, because it was top of the pile for you. For all the reasons everyone's explained so far.
Yeah, and I think I quite like the energy and the chaos on it. I think it's just really pretty as well. I think it's on brand with the AFCON. Maybe out of place in another league, but because it was during the African nations, I think it looks like it should have been there as well. And I've always liked Nigeria kits. Obviously, I'm not as well in tuned as Josh is with his background knowledge, but aesthetically, it was number 1 for me.
Yeah. Okay. Did you ever give it a night out rating? I'd be interested to find that out.
Oh yeah. What is it?
I don't know. I would, if you could go back and get it, that'd be great. But at the minute, I'd give it an 8.8.
Okay. Fair enough. Sean, James, we will finish with you because you also had it number 1 with Sean. Would you wear it on a night out?
I would wear it if I had it. I would wear it everywhere. I really like it. I like the black collar, everything. The black collar and the sort of the black Nike, the numbering, contrast sort of the busyness, which I like, by the way. It's a good busy. I think obviously Josh touched on it as well. I think last time when we went through these shirts, we were saying how it's like traditional wear as well. It's almost like, the colours you'd wear it in sort of a longer outfit. It's a fantastic kit. I really like it. Really like it. And then to see, I didn't even see the socks until now. I'd wear the socks as well on a night out. Why not?
Would you complete it with the shorts, or would you not dare to go full kit?
The shorts are great, but I don't know, where am I going out with a full kit on?
A sports bar, maybe?
I guess so. Why not? Wear the full kit. I'd even have the tape around the wrist, like Nacho there. Why not?
The thing is, right? I think the short, I'm really sorry to say, bring the shirt down a bit. They need to have something going on there more. I know.
No, I think a black short would be nice.
Yeah,
black shorts.
No,
I don't know. Maybe a few zigzags.
Few zigzags. Well, let's not get into redesigning what you've classed as their number one kit, guys. So, so number 2 overall in the list is ranked by the 6 of us. 45 points is a Nigeria 2020 home shirt. So that means obviously there is one kit left to rank and to tell you about. Came top of the pile for the second time. It is our champion of champions. Probably deserves it because it is, as you may have watched last week, the first kit we had that got a full house. It got 50 points in its episode last week of Champions League winners. And it is this. It's the Borussia Dortmund. These are different variations. I'm going to explain in a minute why I've got this one up. So it was a 97-98 Cup shirt, it was classed as. Winning the Champions League in 1997. 53 points overall, like I said. Second in my list, it's classic. It's beautiful. It's Nike. It's Dortmund. It's that bright volt yellow. It's beautiful. James, I want to start with you. Finish with you last. Start with you. Second for you as well. Tell us why.
I'm a massive fan of this one, and I was a bit torn, and I was like, do I do this? Do I do the Nigeria shirt? And I opted to put this second. I've just got memories of it, memories of them in that Champions League. I know you said there's different variations. The sponsor was much bigger with other images, etc. But I just really like it. I think it's a great kit, and for me, it is one that always sticks in the memory. If I think of Dortmund, I think of this kit, at least for me. They've had good kits since as well, to be honest, but that's the one for me. There we go. But yeah, it's a great kit. Love it.
It is. So this is the kit we ranked last week, but thanks to wonderful people on Twitter, they actually informed us that this is the one they actually wore in the Champions League final, one with the badge. If you watch that episode, Steve did actually find this. He Googled it and said there is one with the badge, and it just has the big C on there. So I thought I'd better include it and show it on this episode as well. But this is the one the guys all ranked number 1 through our scores. Josh, you had it 4th overall, so not the champion of champions for you, but still a very beautiful shirt nonetheless.
Yeah, I think it is. I like that little fact that was given to us about the shirt badge that you'd have to stitch on, right? Yeah, that came with it. That was unusual. Not known that before. I've known sort of like, for
Italian teams.
Yeah, exactly. Where you'd have to sometimes put the copper Italia sort of like Italian circle on there and stuff, but not the badge.
Is it like similar to when you get a magazine like subscription? You have to build it week by week. Like the collar 1 week, and it starts out $1.99, but gradually the price pops up.
$19.99.
What am I doing? I can't believe those are still going as well. Oh, God bless them. Yeah, no, I think it's a great shirt. I really do think it's a great shirt. But out of the ones which you gave us, I had a bit more attachment to the other ones. There is no getting away from it. You know, D Continental, whenever you see that now, that is automatically programmed into your mind that is Borussia Dortmund, isn't it? I know, and I think we mentioned as well, but it could be brought out now and it be, you know, sort of turned into a frenzy. You know, people would buy it left, right, and centre. It is timeless, and I know that gets used so often, but it is because it's such an appealing design. Nike are always quite forward thinking, aren't they? And I like that neon as well, as opposed to the yellow we've got at the moment.
Most definitely. Marcus, it was second for you. Clearly a fan of Dortmund shirts, as we can see. Where does this one rank for you overall?
This is second. I'm sure I had it. I'm wearing the away version of it, and this made it into my top 5 ever shirts. Not ever shirts, top 5 shirts in my collection when I'd done like a piece with the jewel. This is my favorite template. This is my template, not mine, but yeah. So it's like I'm trying to collect as many of these shirts in this template. Arsenal got one from that year. Holland 98 one was this. Korea, Russia, awkward. It's the template that does it for me. I mean, if it was this one, if they wore this in the final, it would be number 1 for me. But this is everything that everyone said. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, the panel seems to agree. 4 of us put it second overall. Sean,
I was worried that it was going to be lower.
Well, you think back to last week, mate, and it's
true.
The only shirt that got 50 points. So kind of tells you how well regarded it is within sort of the kit community and kit fans overall. So yes, Sean, again, you had it second as well. We'll go on to you. Tell us why you liked it so much.
Well, it was only beaten by that great Nigeria shirt for me. But yeah, I like the ice hockey vibes, to be honest. Again, the neon. I like the neon. And it's simple, even though it's out there as well. It's 90s as well. It's the collar. I like the collar, as I've said before. And I'd definitely wear it on a night out. Definitely be seen.
You would definitely be seen in that vault.
And just to quickly mention, you said they would bring, if they was to bring it back out now, they kind of did bring back this template with the Roma shirt, and it went really quickly. Yeah. It's the same template.
True.
Good point.
And they go for ridiculous money now.
Yeah, they most definitely do. We'll finish off with you, Andy. Only person to put it top of the list, but you got it nailed on, mate, because everyone ranking it so high also made sure it is our champion of champions. Why for you is this the best shirt of the 10 that we provided for you?
Dortmund in the 90s, I think they were untouchable. The shirts, every one of them was just banger after banger. Yeah. Neon, sponsor, everything about Dortmund in the 90s just worked. And this template as well, it just looks fantastic. It's got 3 stars up on the shoulder. I'm not sure what they represent, but even that, it's just a nice little touch there. The name set, everything about it. It just screams Dortmund.
It does.
The player shot as well. It just with the
socks,
everything about it. It's just fantastic.
It's a beautiful shirt. Can almost forgive him for knocking United out of the Champions League to go on and win.
I remember that.
win the Champions League that season. Obviously, Lars Ricken scoring that goal, as we all remember. So there we go. That is our number 1, our champion of champions from Series 1, Borussia Dortmund 97-98 Cup home shirt, as they called it. Almost getting a full house again. 53 points, missing out by 7 points. So yeah, it really has been shown to be the best kit of this series. All we've left to do is to thank the panel, thank everyone for watching. It's been a great series. I've really enjoyed it. Andy, thank you for coming on, mate. It's been nice to talk to you, other than through comments on the show. And I really enjoyed listening to you tell us your opinions on these shirts.
drive this out then.
Oh no, so I'm just saying thank you for coming on. It's been good to talk to you, mate. And finally, other than just comments and stuff, talk to you about shirts and stuff. And you're welcome back anytime, mate.
Yep, thank you. Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, Marcus, thanks for coming on again, mate. It's been nice. I was here this time.
Yeah, man, it's good to finally meet you and chop it up.
Yeah, most definitely. I think we should do a few more talking kit man and man collabs. I'm up for that.
Oh, I'm absolutely up for it.
Sweet. Can't wait.
Content kings.
Andy, just back to you. If you want anyone to follow you, where can people find you on the old socials?
On Twitter all the time, especially all day when I'm at work. I'm just on Twitter. Find me at Jacksonac. Happy to talk to anyone anytime about shirts. Other than that, I'll be on eBay hunting down template shirts. My new passion I found in the last few months. And I'll be at the Isle of Wight Festival, Glastonbury soon, wearing template.
Yes. Nice.
Festival shirts, man.
Yeah, festival shirts.
Nice. Marcus, where can people get at you on the socials and plug your YouTube channel, please, because people need to know about it.
So at Kit_Man on Kit_Man on Instagram and on Twitter and on TikTok. I don't know how to use it very well, but I've got one. Apparently the kids love it. And my YouTube channel is just Kit_Man. And yeah, I've got lots of stuff coming.
Sweet. Make sure you go and check them out. Great content. As you can tell, a lot of people's favorite in the space. So that's what we love to hear. Before we come to you, Josh, I've just got some thank yous to read out for this whole series from all the guests that we've had on. I think it's something like 27 overall. Can't believe we've had that many, to be fair.
Wow.
But yeah, let's go through them all. So yeah, what a big thank you to Dom, Kit Kingdom, Gavin, Football Kit Geek, Jacob, Art on Shirts FC, Daps from Never a Foul, Tom and Andy, the Shirt Union, Matt from Kit and Bone, Dennis from Museum of Jerseys, Tom from Tom's Footy Kits, John at Doing Kits, Ryan from NI Classic Shirts, Jake, Kit Nerd, Dan, Retro Shirt FC, Dan from DJM Kits, Ollie from Team of Our Lives, Jake from Jake's Shirts, Paul from Football Kit Box, Neji, aka Sunshine 47, Dan from Club Football Shirts, Adam Jenkins, Matt, Tave Cornish Shirt, Chris Chat Shirt, and Steve Plunk as well. It's been great to have so many people from the community on. I really didn't think it'd reach that far. I really didn't think that this many people would want to come on and be involved with it and like it and give us so many compliments. It's been absolutely brilliant to bring this to you. And the main reason behind it all was to give the community a place to come and talk kit for an hour and a half, and just get lost in some nostalgia and some beautiful kits, which I think you'll agree we have done. So yeah, that's a big thank you to everyone that's been on the show. Next, obviously, Josh. I mean, you're the main reason why I come up with this show, mate, so we could do something together. So yeah, I just want to say massive thank you for agreeing to do it and being a big part of it, mate.
Oh no, mate, I love it. I love getting to know you folks.
Beautiful.
I know.
Gonna cry.
No, big time. Yeah, no. No. Genuinely, we are due a catch up. Yeah, big time. Yeah.
Sure,
due a night out in shirts.
Definitely. More definitely.
I'm going to be wearing the full Nigeria kit, so
full kit
yes, please.
With the poncho.
Yes, please. Do you want to plug the book again while we've got you on?
Yeah, just a couple of things. One was a book. It's Wild Shirts, just a campaign we're trying to get moving along to help people get talking, getting out there into the wild, whilst taking their shirts with them as well. Basically, we're trying to get people to take photographs out in the wild. It can be in the city, it can be at home, it can be in your back garden, it can be on holiday, it can be somewhere that means somewhere to you. Just want to make it so that you're celebrating great outdoors whilst also celebrating your favorite football shirts. We're trying to get some really creative shots in. We're making a book which is basically going to be a picture book. We're going to get people to sort of have a little bit of blurb on there as well to say what they were thinking at the time, where they were at the time, what the shirt means to them, whereabouts they were. Proceeds being given to mental health charities as well, which we're just in talks of getting sorted out. But that's very much on the forefront. And also KitCon Air, which is happening in Ireland on the 2nd of July in Dundalk. It's Paul from Football Kit Footy Gift Box is putting on a fantastic show. It's going to be happening at the Imperial Hotel in Dundalk. You've got loads of vendors that are going to be there, sellers, collectors. Really nice venue, actually. I saw it today, and he's done really well. He's going to have some speakers there as in attendance, some famous faces, and he's put a lot of work into it as well. So yeah, I know it's a bit of a trek for some people, but you know, if you've got any of the Irish contingency sort of in the ranks, you know, if you've got for any free time on the 2nd of July, come on down. Anybody who wants to take a trip over, come on down. Yeah, it's going to be a celebration of everything, Kit, and fair play to him. He's put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah, even if you've got Irish grandparents, I'm sure you're still eligible. So there you go.
Your granddad's great best mate's uncle and his friend's tortoise. Yeah, it don't matter, does it? It's all fine. Yeah, definitely. Again, thanks for everything, Josh. I can't wait to see you in series 2 when we do come back. It's
great to meet you. Yeah,
it's not the end. It's just
I know it's not. You're making it sound like it is, and that's what's worrying.
I'm just very emotional right now. Sean, anything you want to say? Any more charity shop finds you want to?
I keep saying I'm gonna. I keep saying I'm gonna post them, but I keep forgetting. I've got like 6 I need to drop. Some
the lingo.
Some I've got for pennies. Some I've got for about a tenner. Has everyone still got Lars Ricken on the screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we see the unfortunate placement of his right hand? It looks like
I trust you to notice that.
Yeah. Look at that. Like Jeremy Beadle's hand.
That looks like a backwards rank. That looks like a backwards rank.
Oh, yeah, that's he's doing a reach
ranking
around.
From the back.
I'm going to try that. Later.
Ranking from the back.
The Lars Ricken. The Lars Ricken.
The Lars Ricken backwards ranking.
The Lars Ricken. You got to wear shorts though. Does anyone follow that Ollie Jenks on TikTok?
No.
From Team of Our Lives. No.
Yeah, you need to. He's got great content. He opens football stickers on some of them.
Oh yeah.
All right, just plug someone else's show.
No, yeah. I never see you plug us. Hey, why are you plugging someone else?
We're a community.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. You caught us out there. Right, that's fair enough. At GK Sean on Twitter, when he finally drops his charity shop finds, that'd be great. James, still telling the funnies? Anything you want to plug?
Still telling the funnies as always. Laffy every Thursday. 15 tickets left for tomorrow. I'm emceeing proceedings tomorrow, so that'll be fun. If anyone's in the Manchester area, drop along. Yeah, so I think that's it really. I think I'm in Liverpool on Sunday. I've got a gig, so I'd have to find out the details. Look me up on my socials; they're all there at Counterfeit Crookie for the socials. But no, it's been great to do this, and I think any ideas that people have got for sort of kit rankings, ideas for other aspects of shows, any collabs, anything like that, people want us to do, let us know, because we've got loads of ideas and we'd like to run with them, but we're still open to the ideas as well. So the more people put into it, the more we can get out of it. So yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm going to get emotional again to say thanks for this series. It's been brilliant every Wednesday. Look forward to spending time with fellow kit lovers and just ranking some beautiful shirts. It got more bigger than I thought it would be this show. But yeah, we're going to put it away. It's going to have a summer holiday. We'll be back. I'm going to say about August, innit, when football kicks back off. But between then, like James said, we've got lots coming. The main pod will come back, I promise you. The main pod is definitely coming back. Something big in the pipeline in regards to that as well. Working on that, so that should be great. We've got loads of ideas that we want to drop, loads of stuff, loads of content. To make you keep coming back and talk kit with us. We are going to go. So before I do, like I said, if it's your first time talking kit and you like what you have seen and heard, then please do make sure that you're liking the video, sharing it with your kit-loving friends, and also subscribing to the channel. We want to get bigger. and bigger like Lars Ricken. So let's just drop a subscribe.
Ranking from the back.
Exactly. So thanks to everyone on the panel. Thank
you, Aaron, as well, mate. Well done, host.
No problem. I love it. It's the best job in the
big
world.
Up AA, man.
Appreciate it, guys. We'll see you soon. Take it easy. And always remember that you should be talking kit.